watching back on Facebook and YouTube, smash the like button and subscribe to my YouTube if you haven't already. I have listened to all your demos, another strong week, so thanks for that. We also have our Discord community, which is growing very, very fast, so there's a link down below, free to join. So it's just a little online community where you can post your demos and get feedback from anyone and everyone. You can also promote your own music, enter competitions, and just be a part of our little music community. We're going to be going live very, very soon, so sit back, relax, enjoy the show, and let's get into it.
Soon we'll be gone, but it's good to know I finally met you. Keep me under, you make me smile, and soon I'll run right home to find you. We're all just passing by. Begins, so it's good to know we spin together. Come take my hand, head to the strand where we watch waves crash to the sunshine. We're all just passing by.
Good afternoon, good evening, people, wherever you are. Greetings from Cologne, Germany. Guys, another super busy stream this week. So, hello everybody, I see you there. I am aware we're having some problems with Facebook today. So, for some reason, it's not streaming to Facebook, but it doesn't matter because I see most of you there on YouTube and Twitch anyway. So, the internet connection once again is not that great. I don't know what's going on. I think it is an issue in my local area. So we might have another sort of glitchy stream again. Hopefully you can all hear me okay. Now guys, if you're new to the stream, hello, welcome. I'm Steve Marks. What I do is basically you guys send me your demos through SoundCloud DM. So search me here, Steve Marks. This is what I look like. And send me your track via DM, and then I'll play it on the show. I'll have a listen, I'll give you some feedback. And it's positive vibes only. We do have a big line tonight, guys. So we have about 40 or so tracks, or maybe a bit less, maybe 30. So I'm going to stream till about 9 o'clock today, so 2 hours. If you want to skip the line, let me know. I did have someone donate already, which I'm pretty sure, if I'm not correct, is it Mr. DTS? Mr. DTS, if you could put, whoever donated, can you put your initials in the chat? So I have a name here on PayPal that rhymes with Anne. So if it was you who donated, let me know in the chat. I don't actually remember who this lovely person is. So for now, guys, I'm going to start with some submissions I didn't get through last week. So let's have a listen to DJ Saha Adventure by Srishav Saha. It's an original music track. Okay. I like this track so far. There's some little issues in like the lower frequencies, like the bass line and the kick. But I really loved you added some like cool like digital distortion on one of the keyboards. Somewhere around here. Yeah, those last few notes there, it gets really like digitally crushed. That sounds really, really cool. All right, DJ Saha, I dig the vibe and the energy of the track. I think you could really benefit from if you went to my YouTube channel and watched the bassline tutorial, like how to mix a bassline that I did. I think it'll help you a lot because you have a very good like production style. Just your mixing is a little bit off in your low end, so it sounds like your kick and your bassline aren't too strong. But the melodies you have are very, very nice, very like happy, very melodic. And everything, all the samples you've selected are in key. There's no off notes, everything's to scale. I think it's really, really cool. So yeah, really nice track, man. Thanks for submitting. I hope the feedback helps you. Yeah, go watch that tutorial that I did about mixing bass lines. I think that will help you and your future songs as well with your bass frequencies. So thank you for submitting, man. I'm going to skip to DTS who donated. So let's have a listen to Acid Madness from DTS. Let's have a listen. The bass kick has a click, like a click to it, like a tap, 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 which is a little unusual for like a bass heavy track. Let's see how it progresses though. Good, I'm liking the sustained chords too. Dun, dun. It's building the tension nicely. It's good that you just you gave some variation there on the main sound. You sort of took it up an octave, or you added the upper octave. That's good because those high frequencies needed something happening in there. That was going to be my next comment, but you just integrated it there nicely. What might be cool there, you got sort of like a mini bridge there before the breakdown. So you've got your main sort of trance drop here. In this part, it's very like bam, bam, bam. It's very on the beat. Maybe have the first 8 bars on the beat, and then you can go to a sort of Melbourne bounce sort of production style where you've got the kick and then the stab happens. So instead of it being like bam, 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 you can then go to bump, 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 and it'll give the track some groove. I reckon that would sound kind of cool as well. So far, so good. I still think, I think dance EDM is like not the right genre. Like it is like technically correct, but this is more like a trance track. Like you've nailed the trance vibe, and I'm sure Wilson will back me up on that as well. Wilson loves his trance, and he's a great trance producer. So let's hit this breakdown. I still think it's missing something else on the top, like a melody, some sort of melody above, like in the upper octaves of the keyboard. Got a feeling it's just going to be so similar to your second drop. And then let's see what happens in this second section. It's going to be on the beat again. Dun, dun. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, DTS overall good bass line, good. I like the sort of sound design, like all the instrumentation you've selected it works well in the track. I think you could add something more to this to take it to that next level. And it would be like a secondary melody, like happening over the top of the drop. And definitely in these sort of, like on the back end of each sort of chorus, I definitely play around a bit more. Like this is sort of the same for maybe 18 bars or so. Try something funky here, man. Like, add some variation in the percussion or integrate something else. Maybe a bit more automation and things like that to vary the sound a little bit. You sort of had the same from here to here, and then you added in the upper octave, and then from here to here was all the same again. Just add some tiny little elements in there to give it some variation. So whether it's just an auto filter that you just slowly automate to slowly come down, sweep through the bass frequencies and then slowly come up. It'll just give each section of your production a bit of three-dimensionality, because at the moment it sounds like they're 3 blocks that all sound well produced, but they're so like stable. They're doing their own thing. Give it some motion. Have it do something else that's like interesting to the ear. I hope that makes sense, man. Yeah, but overall, nice little trance track. Good mix, but I think you need more variation to keep people engaged. Overall, good song. Yeah, like I agree. Add some little variations here and there. Yeah, take the listener on a journey. Take their ears on a journey, bro. Man, thanks for submitting. Thank you for the donation. DTS skipped a line because he smashed the donate button on my SoundCloud page. Someone else who skipped a line is Super Nebula, my friend. We are going to listen to your track called Asterisk. Let's have a listen. Nice. Okay, I like the you've added a subtle variation to the bass line there, just when that new progression started. So from the intro up to about this part, you had the bass line that sort of it very short. No bass line here, just the kick. Dun dun. No bass. And then when this new section started, you have the bass notes a lot longer, which is good. You've given the track some depth already just by changing that one thing, the bass line. Really nicely done. I really dig the bass line in this track. It's nice. I feel like this track is a perfect contrast to DTS's track in that although Super Nebula has very long sections of sound design where it's the same things happening. There's a few automations happening here and there. Certain sounds dip louder, softer, filters happen, and it gives the track more variety and more depth. I think DTS, if you're still tuned in, that's a pretty cool track to sort of reference on, because what I was trying to focus on for like basically this whole section here is not much new was happening. Not many new elements were being integrated throughout the song from this point onwards. There were just certain things coming in a bit louder, fading away, coming in a bit louder, fading away. It was a constant journey. One thing I will add, I'll listen to the outro in a sec. This bit here, Super Nebula, where you sort of brought the mood down. You've got all that cool percussion, the dun dun da dun da dun dun da dun da. What I would do, man, is pan some of the stuff to the left and right. Some of your percussion, like you can have boom boom ba boom ba, so it sounds like the sound is happening on your left and right of your headphones. A lot of you guys send in tracks that are great, but you always send it with a lot of samples through the middle of the mix. So just pan some things to the left, like 10 or 15%, and some things to the right, 10, 15%, and then you'll give your track some width, and you'll notice that those items that you pan, so for instance, all these little percussive elements, you've mixed them at sort of like a low volume, so they sound very subtle. What you'll notice, Super Nebula, when you pan some elements to the left and some to the right, they'll actually sound a lot louder. Okay, and you might have to bring it down in volume a bit, and that's just because when the samples get panned either way, they occupy a slightly different frequency space, which pushes the sound through a lot louder. So give that a try, man. I think that if you play around with some panning, you could even have like an auto pan happen where sounds sort of snake from your left ear to your right ear. And that will really give this track like another layer of awesomeness, man. Let's listen to the outro, see if anything cool's happening. Yeah, okay, cool. So you're just slowly stripping away layers and stuff as we go. Man, really cool track. Give me 1 second. Okay, we should be good. Yeah, I'm not sure. Am I still on? What just happened then? We good? I think we're good. Yeah, sorry, I just changed my network, so I'm just checking that I'm still online. Yeah, I seem to still be live, which is good. Yeah, Super Nebula, sick track, man. Really dig that. Yeah, just play around with some panning, man. You'll notice when you do it. It's such a simple technique, guys. So simple, but you will have such great results, really. Yeah, I just changed network to my sort of my faster bandwidth. Just reminded me in the comment, how do I have enough bandwidth to stream on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube all at the same time? Yeah, I live in Germany. The internet here is awesome. Cool, good to know I'm still online. Sorry, I was just freaking out of it because I've never really changed Wi-Fi networks through a stream, so. Cool, Super Nebula, I hope those little tips help you, my friend. I really digged the bass line in the intro, the first like 1 minute. If you didn't change the bass line, I was gonna say, man, like make the bass notes longer, but you did that and it sounds really nice. Play around with some panning automation and that track will just go up a step. Thanks so much for submitting. Also, Super Nebula, thank you so much for the donation, my friend. You skipped the line and you also bought me some more beer, so thank you very much, sir. Okay, we are going to push on. to Harsh. Let's have a listen. Here's my remix from Lucas and Steve. I don't think that's gonna work. So Harsh, if you're in the chat, my friend, send through a new link. I'm just gonna refresh the chat and see if that helps. Let's see. No, I don't think so, man. So Harsh, if you're watching, man, let me know in the comments and I'll check back in with your profile a little later on. We're gonna push on to David, XUX. So this is called ID. Move Like. Let's have a listen. Yeah, Harsh, man, just you're next in line, man. So don't stress. Send through the new link, and I'll listen to it next. Nice, 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 nice. Really nice demo, David. I think with this one, to give it even more bounce on this drop, you have the first section where the bass notes are sort of shorter, and then you sort of make the bass notes a little longer. Try making the bass notes in the first few bars of the first like 8 bars of the drop, make them a little bit shorter. What you'll notice is you get a lot more bounce from the drop. Right. And then you can leave this section how it is. You can have the nice long, but like have that first bit. Yeah, man, sick drop. I dig that. That's cool. I'll be keen to hear the full version when you get to it. Thank you, my friend. All right, Harsh, you sent the new link. Good work, my friend. Let's have a listen. I Want It All. Harsh, let's have a listen.
I'm holding on to what I thought you promised me. You said you'd never leave me. I put up a wall, stumble and fall, but honestly, I want you to need me. I know it ain't hopeless, I'm just lost sometimes. No, I won't hopeless. So
It sounds like the bass notes are out. Maybe they're up one note too high.
think you should know, I'll tell you what's on my mind. On my mind. I want it all and nothing less. Give me your crazy, simple love until the end. I'm not just saying I want something more than friends. Yeah, I want it all.
Yeah, Harsh, I would, it sounds like, that's right, it sounds like your sub bass is not the correct notes. So have a listen again. If anyone has good headphones on, you might be able to hear it. Some of the notes sound too sharp, the sub bass notes. The mix is okay now though, man. Don't worry about the mix. Also harsh. So the sub bass in the drop is much better. There's only one note that's too sharp, and it's the second last one. So let's have a listen here. This note here, that note is not correct. Yeah, it's basically the second last note of the drop in each bar. Sounds a little off. It sounds like it's a note too high, maybe.
I want you close, you are the one I gotta hold. All through the evening.
And then in the verses here again, I'm hearing that the pitch on the sub bass notes are a little too high. So very easy to fix, man. Just go back into your sub bass layer, select all the notes, move them down one, and it should sound perfect.
When you come around, I'm not letting go, I know for sure. You'll never leave it. I know it ain't hopeless, I'm just lost sometimes. No, I want hopeless, so I think you should know, I'll tell you what's on my mind. On my mind. I want it all and nothing less. Give me your crazy step and love until the end. I'm not just saying I want something more than friends, yeah. I want it all when it's with you again.
Yeah, man. Just if you feel like it, fix the bass, because I mean this is spinning records we're talking about, man, and they'll instantly hear that, and sadly they'll just toss your track in the bin. But man, the build up's good, the drop is good, like the melody and the production that you've built for this remix is very, very nice, man. So don't let my comment of the bass line being wrong, don't let that like make you sad or anything. Just fix it up, man, and then resubmit it. No stress. You'll get your plays back in no time, man.
Give me your crazy step and love until the end. I'm not just saying I want something more than friends, yeah. I want it all when it's with you again.
Yeah, man, nice work. I dig it. Yeah, just fix up that bass line, bro, and you'll be good. Cool. I hope that helps you, my friend. And yeah, just keep making music, man. That's all you've got to do. Guys, if you're tuning in, I see you there. Yeah, we had some issues with Facebook. I don't know why it wasn't streaming there today, but whatever, not to be. So the crowd's a little smaller today. No stress for me. But I see you on YouTube. Hello, guys. I hope you're well. Let me know where you're tuning in from. We have a really cool community, Discord, guys. So if you don't know what Discord is, it's like an online community. I created a Discord. Anyone can join for free. The link to join is on my profile down here where it says Discord. Click there, it's free to join. And yeah, we talk about music production and things like that. I've got some ideas for some weekly competitions as well, guys. So I'm going to give you guys little weekly challenges if you feel like it, to sort of keep your skills sharp and up to date and things like that. And yeah, we all just grow together in terms of music production. All right, I got another donation from Mr. DTS. Thank you very much, sir. You might have sent through a new link. Let me investigate. Yeah. Let's have a listen to Pape. Also, guys, what you may or may not notice is every time I stream a song, what I do is I make a copy of the URL and I paste it just off screen. And at the end of each stream, I draw a winner each week, and the winning artist basically gets a free one-on-one session with me. So I will call you through Zoom or Skype or whatever, and we can chill together for 1 hour, and you can do whatever you like. We can have a private lesson. You can show me some demos. We can talk about life, whatever you like. But yeah, stick around to the end of the stream, and yeah, we'll see who wins. All right, DTS, let's listen to Puppy. Let's have a listen. Good vibe straight away. Nice with the pitch bend, man. Yes.
Uno, dos, tres, ritmo.
Good idea, man. It's lacking a bit in the bass. You need to smash a bass line in there as well. That'll give it some strength in the lower frequencies. I like this bass line here. Dun, dun, dun. That would be good to have throughout the track as well. Dun, 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 dun. And also with that that platter spin, the backspin, the maybe have that sample just before the break. So like here. There instead of here, because that sort of wind down sound sort of represents the stop. Normally that sound happens before the stop in the music, not after the stop in the music. I hope that makes sense. So it happened before as well. Maybe just drag that sample before the little stop here in the music. And then the build-up happens.
Uno, dos, tres, ritmo.
Also, I feel like DTS, you were much more adventurous on the percussion in this track. So nicely done there. Like you did more variation and you explored a little more. Try and think of some cool bass line to add into this, man. I think that would really fill out the sound quite nicely, because you got a good percussion, man. From from the very first beat, I was already moving. So the track has really good movement. I think that's like the strongest part of this track is the percussion for sure. Yeah, move that little wind down sound. It sounds a little funny where it is. Here. There, and also here. It should be there instead of after the silence. So change that little sample, add a bass line. Should be a neat little track, man. So thank you again for submitting, man. Thank you for the donation. I muchly appreciate it. I'm used to earning hundreds of euros every weekend DJing, but at the moment, because of Corona, everything's closed again in Germany. Also, today was meant to be the biggest DJ day of the year for me. I normally DJ from like 11 a.m. till about 6 a.m. At clubs here in Germany, because today is their day called Carnival. But yeah, sadly not to be. So Corona, ooh. Yeah, guys. So I see you there as well on YouTube and Twitch. Hope you are all well. If you're new to the channel, guys, I'm noticing a lot of new people submitting, which is really, really good. That means that the channel is growing nicely. If you're not subscribed to my YouTube, just smash subscribe. It's just a button. Just click it. It makes me smile. Makes me lay in bed at night and smile. All right, Keshu. Let's have a listen to Keshu, and it is called DVJ. Cross with Keshu. It's called Knockout. And also Keshu, thank you for submitting. First time submitting. All right, Keshu, I'm gonna review your track. I'm gonna go through your Facebook profile. I'm gonna give you any tips to sort of improve your profile if needed. And also, man, click on my profile on SoundCloud. Follow me on my socials. Join the Discord community, my friend. You can promote your own music. You can make friends from all over the world. We've got people from like all over the world on my Discord already. So join up, it's free. Learn a bit about music. Let's have a listen to Knockout. Good bounce already. Also, Keshu, make sure, bro. I see you're from India. That's cool. I see you're a bedroom producer. Let us know some more things about you, my friend. Let us know who your influences are. So already I can hear some like Mike Williams vibes coming through, some Mesto vibes. Let us know, man, in your bio. It's such a good opportunity to tell the world why you love music. Also add your socials there, man. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube if you've got it. List them all here, man. I wanna post you. I want to tag you in a post on Instagram after this stream. So make sure, bro, if you're watching, update your profile so I can fill in those details. Man, sick track so far. What I do notice though is some digital clipping in the drop. So what that means is the bass line is too loud and the clipping is like digital crushing. It means that some frequencies are clashing and sort of fighting for space. And then what that does is it damages the sound that you're trying to create. I can hear what you're trying to create and it's almost there. the rhythm and the melody is awesome. Like, it's very catchy, and I especially love your introduction and this bit that's playing now. Really cool, really got a lot of good swing and bounce. So Keshu, I see you there in the comments, my friend. Welcome to the channel, by the way. Subscribe. Yeah, you might be, I think, to help you going forward, man, once you've watched this live stream all the way to the end, go on my YouTube channel. There's a tutorial I did about mixing bass lines. Go watch that and just see how I EQ things. Because it sounds like the only problem you have in terms of your digital clipping is in your bass frequencies. The lead and the melody, they're doing their own thing in the mid to high frequencies, and they're uninterrupted. It's just your kick and your bass line that's causing an issue. And I do a really simple tutorial, a really quick bass line tutorial in about like 10 minutes. Go watch it. It should help you out with like this track and future songs. Let's keep listening and let's see how we go for the second half of the track. So even here on the build up, the sub bass is I wouldn't say it's quite loud. It's mixed a little too loud, maybe like 10% too loud. If you bring it down a tiny bit, it'll have some more space, because I'm really feeling that sub bass come in on the drop, on the like the build up. It's very strong in the sub frequencies. Good side chaining and everything. Yeah, I'm not sure, I'm pretty sure now that I mention it, can everyone hear that digital crushing that's happening on the bass line? Yeah, the track is awesome. Like, the idea is awesome. It's the only thing that takes away a little bit is the drop there with the bass line crushing. It sounds like maybe you've put a limiter on there, and it's going above the threshold. But man, fix that little thing up, and this track will be really good. Really good, man. I see that you sort of collabed with DJV, so DJV often submits to this channel, so maybe he put you onto me. But bro, welcome. Join the Discord community. There's an invite link for free on my SoundCloud profile, so go check that out. Follow my socials, and yeah, I think you were here when I mentioned add some of your socials here, brother. That would be cool. We want to get to know you, man. You're part of the community now, yeah? Thank you for submitting, man, and we're going to push on to Metamorphosis. Here's one I'm currently working on. All right, let's have a listen. Oh, it's gone. Metamorphosis, if you're in the chat, my friend, let us know. Send me a new link, man, and I'll put you back in the line, because we still have a huge line to get through. Guys, if you want to skip the line, you can just smash the donate button as well on my SoundCloud page, and you will skip the line. All right, Acrobas, we are up to you, my good friend. Let's listen to Future Pop. Oh, I love it. I love the plucky strings, man. You had a track like I think it was last week or the week before, with some awesome strings in it. If you're in the chat, I would really love to know, for the strings especially, which plugin you used. Man, I love it. I love the sound design. You've really, man, the introduction was unbelievable. One thing about the drop that made me think a little about like what could be improved is maybe, so the bass line, right? What you have here is a super like radio pop track, right? So you don't really have to have a super bouncy bass line. You could maybe for the bass line of the drop, just have it super simple, like dun 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 dun. Because at the moment the bass line's sort of like going and it's I guess it's trying to follow the main melody of the song or something like that. I'm not really sure. I'll try and pick up on it again in the second drop, but maybe because the introduction is so beautiful and like it's very melodic, and the vocal chops that you've got for this track is like fits like perfectly with the sound design. Like I literally, when I heard the intro, I'm like, there has to be some like high pitched vocal to happen here, and then you brought it in perfect. Let's keep listening. Yeah, so in this section, you've got a sub bass, which is just doing dun, dun, dun. And that's good. It's not taking away from the lead. And it's like, it seems to work a bit better, in my opinion. Remember, this is just my opinion, guys. So like, music is everyone's thing. I'm not a expert or anything. I'm just giving advice to possibly make it sound better. Maybe it's something that when producing the song you might not have thought about, but nice percussion here as well. Dig that. I just read the comment about the flute. Hang on. I didn't really pick up on that. I guess, mate. didn't really pick up on the flute second time around because it's a different bridge there. So I totally didn't pick up on that flute like being too loud. For me, it sort of sat in the song nicely. Hang on, it integrates here. Yeah, it's sort of, it's like a call and response with the vocal, the flute. And now there's no vocal after this bit, and it's just the flute. Yeah. Yeah, but man, I dig it, man. The intro is sick. The drop is good. I think, yeah, maybe just don't go crazy on that bass line on the drop, man. I think it'll keep the track more stable. Maybe in this bit as well, where you just have the sub bass, maybe add a mid bass as well, so that there's better like frequency coverage, because at the moment you have the sub bass here, and then you have the lead happening over the top, and not much else in the middle. So add a mid bass, that'll fill out that sound a little bit in the middle there. Man, but another good track from you, man. Really. What else to say? Nothing really. Yeah, I love the strings. I also took a photo of the plugin that you're using. I'm going to download it and try it out. So if I have any questions, man, I will hit you up. Thanks for submitting, brother. You're always submitting good music. Thank you so much. All right, Vikuru. Let's have a listen. I just want to decide. All right, let's have a listen to Vikuru Cyberspace.
Prepare to launch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A complex computer system.
Vikuru, I love this, man. It's so dirty and like dark, man. It's sick. Really, really nice, man. Really nice.
Prepare to launch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We exist in cyberspace.
be honest, man, I can't recommend much to change on this. You had a very good like frequency sweep. You had very good low and mid bass like happening through that track, and you didn't add too much high frequencies, which was good because I could tell you wanted to keep this as like a deep dark track. If you added too much white noise and too much like hi-hat driving, I feel like it would have brought it up and made it a bit of a lighter track. So you did well by sort of minimizing the amount of high frequencies there. Man, really nice track. I can't recommend anything like to sort of improve on. I mean, is it record label ready? Vicoro, if you're interested, man, jump on my Discord, join up if you're not a member. There's a section called mixing and mastering. And if you scroll up to the top, that's my mixing and mastering engineer. If you want to, I would get this track mastered by him, and then you can send it to some labels. And yeah, you might get a record deal, man. Really cool track. I dig that. Thank you for submitting, man. Good luck. Let's push on. S143, another very long time submitter. Let's have a listen to Emotion. Disharmonics in the bass line, I think. Okay, what I think you've done here is you've got some 808 kicks and you've got a bass line, and it's sort of clashing and giving a weird signal. And it's making your 808 kicks sound like they're not in key. Let's see if I can show you an example. I did a remix of tell me why. This has some huge 808 kicks in it. So in this whole section, I have no bass line. It's just the 808 kick giving the impression that there's a bass line. So the dun 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 dun. That's all just 808. There's no bass line accompanying that. And then that bit is literally just the 808 kick and the vocal under a sidechain. That's it. That's how simple it is to make a good sort of like, I don't know, like banger. I don't know. I like is you've got the high synth giving a melody on the top. The dun, 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 dun. I think that's good. It's giving the track some dynamic range, which is good. Let's hear the build up here in the drop. This sounds a lot better. Because there's less happening. It's just the 808 kick and the before. And it's funny that I played my bootleg before, because it's exactly what you've done here is exactly what I did in my bootleg. You've just got the 808 kick, dun 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 dun, and then you've got the melody doing its thing, and you've just got some percussion. Man, so simple, and it sounds so good. All this the bass line that you sort of added in there, and if you didn't add a bass line, then what it is, it's bass frequencies that are coming through from your synth, the big wham. You need to EQ out the bass frequencies, and then you won't have so many clashes down in the low end. Yeah, maybe if you also watch my mixing bassline tutorials, you might learn a thing or two on how to mix a bass line, and it might help your production style as well. It's not applicable for this exact song, but hey, you might learn something. Watch it, let me know if you learned anything in the comments, and let's continue, guys. So we still have plenty of demos to go, guys, so if you want to skip the line, you can smash the donate button in my SoundCloud profile page. Otherwise, if you're happy to wait, that's fine by me too. I'm going to be doing this for another maybe hour, so if you're patient and you can wait, no stress, just sit back, relax, and enjoy the music. Here we go, Shady Pandas, gimme the cash. Does anyone see the smiling house? You can see here there's one eyeball, here there's one eyeball, and then down here there's like windows that make a smiley face, or is it just me? Shady Pandas is a producer that submits often, and the tracks are always very like glitchy, very futuristic, and like I feel that your music always has a great representation by the artwork you have behind it. Like it instantly just transports you to that mood. But I feel like if a track like this came on and you were on the bus or something going to work or going to school and it came on, it would sound like a lot of the time the track is just doing the same thing. So like I said earlier, add some variation to the track, give the track some light and shade, and take the listener on a journey. Yeah, I mean, if that's your style of music, the way you produce it, then just keep going the way you're going. It's just friendly, free advice from me. Yeah, but man, as always, thank you for submitting, and we are going to push on to Monmouth Official. Some time for last week for our first performance. I hope you had fun with your first performance, Monmouth Official. Let me know how the show went, please. Basically, if you're in the chat, let me know now. Otherwise, if you guys are watching this back on YouTube, let me know how the show went, please. It was just a little Halloween get together. Cool. Okay, what I'm detecting in that drop is you have a huge sub bass, but no like mid bass. So basically, if you were listening to this on a smartphone speaker, you wouldn't hear anything in this sort of bass frequencies. So you definitely want to add a mid bass. It's super easy to do. I get a lot of questions about people asking what is a mid bass. Basically, a mid bass is a bass line that occupies the mid frequencies on the frequency spectrum. So that's the main reason why I started with the bassline tutorial YouTube video. So if you guys want help with making a bassline or understanding what a mid bass is, what a sub bass is, and where to EQ it in respects to your kick, go watch the tutorial video. It'll teach you a lot. And then yeah, you can build better, cleaner, bouncier bass lines. Nice little minimal approach here in the middle bit of the song too. Hear this little section here. Good panning as well. I can hear elements in both sides. It's good. Also, it sounds like the sub bass. So you've got the dun 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 dun. The second note, it sounds like as you dip the sub frequency down, it sounds like the sub frequency is not reaching the note that you desire. And that can be, yeah, it could be due to the plugin that you're using. It could also be a limitation to my headphones as well, not being able to produce such a low frequency. So just be mindful of that in all production for everyone, that not all like listening devices can produce such low sub frequencies. Also, a really cool reason that I like having submissions through SoundCloud is like for the waveform. So it's easy to skip back through parts of the song. Like I will memorize when something happens in the track and I'll cut back to it because I can visually see it instead of just a linear timeline like sort of down the bottom of SoundCloud, like you all know. What you can visually see from the track here is every time the sub bass is happening, there's a huge spike in the frequencies here, like loudness. So what you guys need to work on just a little bit is your sort of mixing. So like adjusting volumes to make things more equal, so give it better equilibrium. So basically what you guys need to do is meet everything in the middle. So you have every section of the song, like the introduction, and then this section of the track is like very quiet. So I would boost everything up, and then the sections where your sub bass is hitting, I would bring your sub bass down. Because if you bring everything up to match your sub bass, you'll find that a few of the bass frequencies will get overloaded, and you'll start to hear like digital distortion and frequency clashing, and you'll get what's called like a muddy bass line. So you want to bring the bass down, bring everything else up, and meet sort of nicely in the middle. Yeah, and just, you know, keep making music, guys. This goes for everyone. Like, you get better with each track, really. And I'm here giving you guys like free advice to help you all sort of come along. And yeah, it's really, really cool hearing you guys develop over the streams. What are we now? Live stream, what, 27 or something like that? I'm not sure, but in the weeks and months that I've done this, I do notice and hear everyone improving with their production styles. So really, really well done. I think that we have for the bass is a pitched kick. Okay. Well, go watch my bassline tutorial, guys, and maybe you learn something. Maybe you do, maybe you don't, I'm not sure, but I did a quick tutorial on how I mix my bass lines, especially with my new sort of slap house style. And yeah, hope you learned something. Speaking of me for a second, my new single comes out very, very soon. Comes out on the 15th. Today's the 11th, so 4 more days, guys. If you didn't see, I love my little promo video. I did a really quick little teaser video for you guys. If you are long time sort of subscribers of this channel, you would know the track that I'm going to release. I used to play it in my introductions all the time. Whoop, we need to click here. Here's a teaser. Yes, we have 4 days to go, I think, until we launch with that single. I'm super excited about that one. It's probably the best track I've ever produced, going to be honest. I have several demos that I've been pitching to record labels as well, so you can see them all here. Still trying to get another track signed, but it's a very unique genre. Alright, Bix Music, I hope you are well, my friend. I saw you in the comments before. I'm hoping you're still around. I guess you are. Let's have a listen to Shruggin, Nephlem, Chrome Gecko, and Engine Spectra Bix remix. Let's have a listen. Big 808s in there, man. Nice. Oh, is this like a hard style drop about to happen? So good, man. Really, really nice, man. Really good. Super bouncy. Very nicely mixed too. Also read your comments saying if you have time, go listen to the second build up and drop. You worked hardest on that part. Looking forward to it, brother. Also, Bix, I hope you enjoyed our one-on-one session, brother. That was good fun. That snare drum sounds a little lost in the mix. Maybe make it a bit louder or give it a small bump in the EQ so that it comes through a bit better. Man, really cool. I really dig that. Really, like, there's not too much to improve on that, really. Like, I mean, some of the things, the only thing I could recommend to like improve that, because it's already so strong, is like maybe add some things to the left and right, like some tiny little samples panned left and right. Everything else, man, is pretty good. That's that's super like creepy. Like, it sounds really creepy. The bloody artwork looks creepy. It reminds me of like maybe like a mental asylum or something where like mentally insane people live and are kept. Yeah, that's really cool, man. Really, really nice track. Yeah, so Bix, we had a one-on-one session last week. For an hour. So guys, I do like private tutoring as well. So if anyone is interested in like a private lesson or anything like that with me, just let me know. I will be giving away a free 1 hour session at the end of this stream, like I have for the last few weeks. So if you're interested and you want to win, just stick around to the end of the stream. There's no special way to win. Basically, everyone that submits today and every demo that I play goes into the running to win a one-on-one session with me. So if you're keen, stick around and you'll see at the end of the stream who wins. Woo! Thank you, Bix. All right, we're going to move on. We're going to move on to move on. Wow. Okay, Move On, Sunshine remix. Let's have a listen. It's a progressive house track. Let's see how we go. Nice hi-hat. It's very, very like Mike Williams intro hat. I like the bass line, it's just strong and driving already. I like this, it's got good energy. Really, really nice. Cool. This bit's really cool. It reminds me of like early Deadmau5 sound. I think the it's a little too loud for this section. It could start like 20% lower and slowly increase in volume, like as time progresses. Just sounds a bit too loud for this section of the track. Also guys, for everyone watching on YouTube right now, can you guys let me know in the comments what your thoughts are of if I exclusively stream on Twitch? Can you guys let me know what you think of that? Because from what I've been reading, I'm missing out on quite a lot of functionality by streaming across YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch every week. I was contemplating streaming exclusively on Twitch, and I want to know what you guys think. So let me know in the comments. Yeah, if I streamed on Twitch, would you tune in, or would you prefer to stay on YouTube? Just let me know in the comments, guys. Someone let me know. Otherwise, yeah, I might make the move for a few weeks and see how it goes. Let me know how you feel about that. We are a community, so I want to know your opinion before I just change. So let me know, guys. There's 8 of you online on YouTube. just type in, let me know, please, please, please. Also smash the like button on YouTube. Just do it. Yes. Man, I love this remix, really. It takes me back to a time in my life where I was like really smashing it as a DJ. Like this was around like 2011, 2012 when I think the original came out. Ah man, that was like such a cool, like I got little goosebumps there just listening to the remix, man. It was very nicely produced. And you didn't go too crazy from the original. Like you kept a lot of the elements from the original, which was really, really cool. This is another track that's very hard to give you feedback for because it's so good. Like the only thing I can recommend is this section here where that synth starts a little loud, in my opinion. It's a little bit too loud for that section of the track. That's about it, man. Really good energy. I dig like the bass line and everything is very good. Yeah, man, good track. I can't say too much more, man, but thank you for submitting and hope you enjoyed the feedback. Really, really nice track. Guys, I'm gonna try my best to fly through a few more of these, but I don't think I'm going to get through them all. So if you do want to hear your track tonight, just smash the donate button in my SoundCloud page. Otherwise, you will miss out for this week and you will be up next week. Thank you for everyone else who has donated as well. I really appreciate that. Helps me out because I'm not earning much money. All right, this is Hatav Trivedi with Waiting for You extended mix. Let's have a listen. Let's see, everyone see that comment there? It says, we want sign an agreement, waiting for you, extended. Let's see what spam this is. Mojo heads. Wow, so maybe, man, you might be onto something here. Following them, it goes to this Mojo Heads Records. Yeah, oh well. Let's have a listen.
Waiting here for you. I'm done waiting here for you. Waiting here for you.
Thank you, Wilson, my friend. All right, Hatav, this drop is huge. Like the synth is so high up in terms of the octave. Okay, it's not a bad thing, but what you have is you've got your kick happening down here, dun, and you've got your sub bass down here, and then you've got your lead up here doing all this work. There's all this space in the middle, man, that you can use to your advantage, so you can really fill out your sound. So my comment to this drop is it sounds a little thin, okay, but you have so much space to fill up in those mid frequencies. So what you could do to give your drop a little more depth is this synth that comes in, that one, have it down one octave for the first maybe 2 rotations, and then you can drop it higher up an octave, and it gives it 2 sort of variations in the drop. I think that would be cool, and you'll notice a dynamic shift.
There's nothing left to say, and nothing you could do. There is no other way when it comes to the truth. So keep moving on. You know you'll make it through. I've suffered, I'm done waiting here for you. Waiting here for you. I'm done waiting here for you. Waiting here for you. Keep moving on.
Smooth. Yeah, man, I just think the issue with such a high lead in terms of high frequency and high octave is, yeah, you leave all that space in the middle, man. Fill that up with something else, man, and you'll notice you'll have such a wider, fatter sound. I think you have some really good potential with that track, man. Really, really, really nice. I love the melody and I love the vocal as well. Really cool. Wilson, my friend, thank you for the donation. Let's have a listen to your track, ID, Work in Progress, Wilson Serrano. Always love your music, my friend. Oh, funky. Super funky with the percussion, man. Really, really good. Instant movement in the track. I instantly wanted to move. With your kick drum, how you've got it like multiple times happening, that's good because it's a variation. when you think about a drummer, so I'm a drummer, right? And every time you do a double kick, which is what you have throughout here, you have like dun 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 dun. Basically, the first kick in the dun, the first one is shorter than the second, because basically, as a drummer, that first kick is with your toe, and then the second one is with a flat foot. So the toe kick is a bit like weaker in terms of velocity. So in terms of mixing with your track, it should be a little bit quieter. Dun. So the first kick soft and the second kick a bit louder, if that makes sense. What you notice when you play with the velocity of the kick drum, it feels more organic, it feels more natural. Might be why it feels louder. Yeah, true. Really nice, man. I really dig that lead, it's so good. Yeah, man, I dig that so much. The percussion in the intro was so good, and then you continued the groove through the melody that you made here. Like the placement of your notes on the piano roll is like very, very nice. You've got awesome swing throughout the track. Yeah, something flutish, maybe like a female vocal. I don't know why, man. I always recommend to you to add a female vocal. I don't know why. I just feel like your tracks are always so like happy and euphoric, and your tracks are very rarely bass heavy, like in a good way. Because like trance is not so like bass frequency heavy. It's more sort of like skip beat and in the like mid frequencies, I guess. A lot of the action is happening, and the way that you make these melodically, it just fits a female vocal so nicely. Or exactly like last week, a few oohs and ahs, ooh ha ha, like throughout the mix. I don't sing, but that's what I would envisage for this. Man, that's really, really cool. Yeah, this is a hard one to sort of... because everything is very neatly done. Maybe through this section here, the sort of, let's call it the breakdown, for example. So you could add a click in there, and then a bit of a sweep up, clap, to sort of build it up as it goes on. Because it's sort of, you don't have anything building the tension, building the suspense. which I understand it's a work in progress, man. So, man, it's in a very good place to sort of continue with, man. Really cool. The dun, ba-dun, dun, 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 ba-dun, dun. It's a very catchy, familiar melody. Man, it's good. Keep going on it, man. Work on it. Work on it. Um, yeah. Yeah. Get some oohs and ahs in there. Get a clap in there, and yeah, add a few white noise sweeps, some sweep ups and some sweeps down, and you'll have a neat little track on your hands, man. Also, man, keep letting me know when you go live on Twitch for your DJ sets. Let me know in the comments. Do you have a regular time? Like, do you stream every week? Something? Let me know. If it's just spontaneous, just say it's spontaneous. But man, another good track. Thank you for submitting, man. Also, thank you for the donation. Guys, I really appreciate your donations. You have no idea. I'm getting poorer and poorer as time goes on. So if you want to skip the line and have your demo heard instantly, then you just smash the donate button in my SoundCloud profile and you'll go straight to the top. All right, Critison, we're going to hear the track Trappy. It's a trap song. This should be good. Okay, those little siren-y things, they have a few high frequencies in there, so just EQ off some of the high frequencies because it hurts the ears a little. But this bit coming up here it's good bounce, good. All right, Critison, there was some clipping there in the bass line, so it sounded like you had too much coming in, and it sort of created some digital distortion and things like that. So just be careful with those moments in your song. Don't overload it too much. Let's continue. There are some elements that have some disharmonics to it, so it sounds like something is slightly out of key. Maybe you detuned something on purpose, I'm not sure. It's kind of cool. It gives it this glitchy digital sound. Whether it was deliberate or it was a mistake, I'm not sure, but it's working for now, so. I feel like that sub bass hit is mixed a little loud as well, so you might need to bring that down a little bit in volume. Also, Critison, you might need to add some sidechain compression onto your bass line because it sounds like the bass note is just hitting consistently like. What you need to do is every time there is a kick, so the bass drum, the dum, basically every time that happens, your bass line needs to go dum, like that. So there should be a dip in volume every time the kick comes through. So yeah, if you are not sure what I mean, just go on YouTube and type in like sidechain, and then whatever your music production software is. For example, I use Ableton. So on YouTube, I would search Ableton sidechain, and then you can learn how to sidechain your bass. And what you'll notice is when you do that tiny little trick, you'll hear your kick drum come through so much stronger and clearer. Yeah, criticism, my friend. My advice to you, man, is mix that bass line a little bit softer. So you've made like a trap style song, although it's in a totally different genre to my tutorial. I recommend you click on my YouTube page and go search for my bassline tutorial. Just watch it. It's in a totally different like musical style to what you've just produced here, but you might learn something in terms of EQing each element in your bass frequencies. And then what you will notice is if you use some of those techniques in my video, you'll have a much clearer bass line and you'll hear that kick sort of cutting through your mix a lot cleaner. And then that'll lead to a better song. Yes. All right, Virtual Potions. We're pushing on to Love Potion. All this sounds nice. Let's have a listen. Good automation, the filter on the lead, slowly opening it up. Super bouncy. All right, guys, if anyone is on their laptop at the moment, go to YouTube, go to Virtual Potions, and give that page a follow. Let's get it to 100 followers. Come on, we can do it together. Someone jump on the computer, follow Virtual Potions, get them to 100. Please, let's do it. Really cool, man. Really happy melody, and the sound design is very nice. All the elements sound like they belong together, which is really Like it takes a long time to find out which sounds sound good together. Really nice. And I love this funky bass line you've got in there again. Really, really cool. It's like the special part of the song. Okay, you've got some little sound that's like, it's like a percussion. It's like, it sounds a bit weird in the middle of the mix. So pan that one, it's like a drum sample or something. Pan it a little bit to the left or a little bit to the right, or have it pan left and right, because it sounds very strange in the middle of the mix. It sounds like it's an error. Let me see. So it's not in. Yeah. Yeah, it's some sort of percussion element of your track. It sounds funny in the middle, so pan it a little bit to the left. It sounds like a cowbell or a drum or something like that. Pan that a little to the left or a little to the right, I think. Man, good track, good bounce, good sound design, good mixing. That's, yeah, I really like that, man. Let's see if anyone followed you to get you to 100. Ah, no one followed you. Come on. If anyone's watching this on YouTube, please go follow Virtual Potions on SoundCloud. Get them to 100 followers. Yeah, man. If you're on my Discord, I think you are, Mr. Virtual Potions. Maybe write to my mix and mastering engineer in the mix mastering section. I think he would enjoy to master this track for you. And then I know a record label or two you could send it to, and they might sign something like this. It's really, really nice, man. Thanks for submitting. We're going to push on to our next submission, which is DJ Tecmo. And then, guys, I'm going to do like 3 more tracks, and then I'm going to end the stream just because I'm tired and I'm hungry. I only said I was going to do 2 hours tonight. We've already gone over that, so I'm going to do a few more because I'm feeling nice. We will then draw the winner of the free one-on-one session with me, and then I go eat some food and sleep. So this is DJ Tecmo, Lost Paradise original mix. Yes, Wilson, my man. Virtual Potions just hit 100, maybe? Yes. Do you know what this needs, DJ Tecmo? Is an automation on the BPM of the track. I really feel like during this build up, you could slowly increase the beats per minute. Dun 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 dun. And then like have a faster drop. And then after the drop, hang on, I missed that. Yeah, really cool. Yeah, a lot of people don't know, but in every music production software, you can automate the beats per minute. So you can speed your track up and then slow it back down. I really think this track would be cool if you sped it up during that drop. I think that would be really cool. Also, forgive me, the track is 5 minutes long. I might skip through it a little bit so I can get through a few more demos. I like it, man. It's a very nice melody. It's very nicely produced. I really think play around with adjusting the BPM. Speed it up to that drop. So it's like a dun, 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 dun. And then slow it back down into the really nice melodic bit. I think that would make your track very, very interesting. I think that would be really cool to hear. Man, thank you for submitting once again. And yeah, keep on making music. All right, we're going to continue. So we just heard from DJ Tecmo. We're going to listen to X Titan now. So In Your Eyes. Let's listen from X Titan. Let's have a listen.
And you in my best when I'm screaming out too loud. If I'm wrong, but I'm living, I'm sure that nothing's gonna change. Yeah, when all it's over and we're bleeding. Every time you smile at someone, every time you make me feel hard, anytime I see you in my mind, nothing has changed in your eyes. Every time you smile at someone, every time you make me feel hard, anytime I see you in my mind, nothing has smile at someone. Every time you make me feel hard. Anytime I see you in my mind, nothing's changing right.
Man, it's okay. It's much better than the tracks that you've sent me in the past. Really, like, I can really hear an improvement in your production. My advice to you, man, is just keep making music. It sounds a little confused, the song. So it sounds like it's maybe two or three song ideas mixed together. It sounds like the chords and the vocals that you use in the verse, they're really nice. They work well. It sounds nice. It's very melodic and it's very like beautiful, the sound that you've created. But when the sort of drop happens, this bit here, this bit sounds nothing like this bit here. So you need to try and integrate some common elements from each part. So for example, let's have a listen. So you have a nice piano here and you have like the vocal as well. But then when we hit here, we have these other sounds. So maybe what you can do is you can have some of these sounds in this section, just in little pieces, so that when this section happens, it doesn't sound so strange compared to the rest of the song. So basically take some of those elements and integrate them throughout the song, and then it won't sound so different, if that makes sense. But all these things you just learn from experience, Mr. Titan. I remember that you're sort of new to music production. So man, just keep making music. That's all you can do. With every song, we get better and better. And as I said before, man, I hear throughout the weeks your production style getting better and better. So keep working, keep watching YouTube tutorials. I would even sit through and watch some of my other live stream review videos in full and just listen to all the comments that I say, and you can use some of those comments in your own production techniques, and you'll become a better producer just by learning. Very, very simple. All right, we're going to get through a few more. We're going to listen to Cosmo, Mission Failed, VIP mix. Also, Cosmo, my friend, welcome to the stream. It looks like your first time submitting. I'm going to give you a follow. I'm going to go through your SoundCloud profile and just see if there's any improvements that you might want to make. Also, man, join my Discord. There's a link on my SoundCloud page to join. It's free, and we all talk about music production together. Also on my SoundCloud profile are all my socials, so feel free to follow them. Feel free to DM me if you have any questions. Let's have a listen to Cosmo, Mission Failed.
Mission failed.
Man, really good track. It sounds like it's been professionally mixed and mastered already. It could still use a little bit more commercial loudness. Um, if this track's not signed to a label, let me know because I know some labels that would be interested in hearing this demo.
I got the pad for real. I got the pad for real.
So it's a release track, so there's no point in me reviewing it because it's already been released. But it looks like all your socials and things like that are in order. Yeah, man, if you have any tracks to send through in the future, send through any demos you like. This is a demo review live stream. So yeah, feel free to submit demos through, so unreleased tracks. I can review them and give you some feedback. But man, sick track. So don't feel bad. Like basically, I get a copyright strike every time I play reviewed music, so I need to go through and clear all the copyright to sort of make the video available in all the countries. So sorry, man, I can't give you like feedback or anything, but thanks for submitting, man, and send me some demos, man. Demos, unreleased tracks, please, please, please. All right, we're gonna push on. DJ Flyman, let's have a listen. It's a YouTube link, no stress. Let's have a listen. So, Mr. Flyman, it's a noted improvement from some other tracks you've sent. This one, although your lead is in like the upper octaves, the frequencies aren't like crazy on the ears. It's like it's positioned nicely in the frequency spectrum, and you've EQ'd out all the harsh frequencies. So nicely done, comparatively speaking to your other submissions. It's really, really, yeah, it's much, much better. I mean, the vocal loop is a little bit overused. I'd maybe, I know this vocal sample, like I know it's in one of the sample packs, maybe from Cymatics or something, or maybe it's like a cashmere sample pack or something. Give it some variation. Chop it up, reverse some segments. Instead of having it as a 1-bar loop, you can chop bits up, reverse it, and build your own bars worth. So then instead of it just looping every 1 bar, by making your own bar after the original, you then have 2 bars that you can loop, and it doesn't sound so repetitive. Also, DJ Flyman, hopefully you subscribe to my channel with your second YouTube channel. Yeah, man, no stress. We live busy lives, so no stress with submitting new music, old music. From what I remember, you've sent through some more recent stuff than January 2020, so you would have improved from then. So don't stress too much. I have 3 YouTube channels. I'm going to subscribe for you from all 3. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you, man. The melody is very good, and you've got a very good driving bass line. What I was trying to focus on at the start, are sort of like the listening in your first drop. You had your sub bass was really driving the track, and I was trying to listen and focus on your sidechain compression. And what it sounds like, you've got a really tight sidechain. So like every time the kick's happening, your sidechain kind of goes like this, instead of if you wanted to have the track more sort of like pulsing to the beat, you would have a more shallow sidechain like this, instead of you've got a very sharp deep sidechain. So it sounds like the bass line's sustained all throughout. So if you wanted to give your track more bounce and more breathing, like the pulse of the beat, try a wider compression on your side chain. Sorry, I was trying to work out how to word that. So instead, your side chain at the moment is very steep like this for the kick to come through. If you sort of widen your compression, you might find that it gives your track more of a jumping vibe, instead of your bass line keeps it very like on the floor. So maybe by giving it more compression, it'll bounce a bit more. I hope that makes sense to you, man. Yeah, and good track, man. It's encouraging. I heard that using reverb on the basses can help on making them wider. Is this true? It is, but it's not recommended. You can get a wider bass by filling up the frequency spectrum properly. So I've said it a few times this stream. If you haven't already, go and watch my bassline tutorial. I did a tutorial just last week on how I mix bass lines with a kick. Go watch that, because I mix a sub bass and a mid bass, and basically by having those 2 elements, you fill up all the sub spectrum and the mid spectrum with your bass line, and you EQ it in certain ways so that they fill different frequencies, and it gives you a fuller bass line. So go watch that tutorial, and that might help you with your bassline production in the future. And if you learned something in the tutorial, man, leave a comment in the video as well. I want to know what you learned, okay? Thank you, Flyman. We're going to move on to Partib Chow, and this is a bass house ID. So let's have a listen. Do you know what, guys? I'm going to go all the way to Zan War. So any submissions after Zan War I won't get to. So we're going to have a later stream tonight. I'm going to get through the last 4 tracks here. So let's go. Partib Chow. Okay, cool idea. I dig the sort of the Indian fusion that's in there. That sounds really cool with the this bit here. I love that bit there. What I miss in the first half of the drop is the kick, man. Where's the kick, you know? And then now you hear it. Really cool idea. I think something's happening in the first half of your drop. Something's clashing in the bass frequencies, and it's not allowing the kick to come through. So basically something needs to be compressed every time the kick happens. So the traditional way to do that is with a side chain. And I was just speaking about a side chain in the last song. So if you're in the chat right now, Partib Chow, let me know. Otherwise, if you missed all my chat from the last song, go listen to that as well. Basically, what you're missing is a sidechain compression on some of your instruments. Because every time the kick is happening, you want the kick to be like boom, boom, boom through the mix, but you have all your audio going wah, wah, wah. So what you need to do is every time the kick happens, you need to drop the sound so that the kick comes through. So you basically create what's called sidechain compression. Every time the kick happens, the volume of most other elements should duck down so that you hear the kick come through. I hope that makes sense. Also, man, go view my bassline tutorial on YouTube. I just released a tutorial last week about bass lines. You're about the 7th or 8th person I've recommended in this stream to go watch it, because you might learn something cool. Let me know. Go watch it and then write in the comments if you learnt anything. Because yes, something in the first half of that drop is clashing and the kick's not coming through and like smashing you. But man, very, very nice production. All the sound design is very good as well. All the elements sound cool. And I remember you from submitting a few weeks ago from Bangladesh. So really cool. I love the instrumentation you've selected there. It's kind of cool. You can hear your sort of culture coming through in the track as well. Thanks for submitting, brother. Go watch the tutorial. Join the Discord if you haven't joined already. It's like free online community. Yeah, and you can chat with other music producers. Whoop, whoop. All right, we're going to push on. Super Nebula, we watched Irex. Let's have a listen to Irex, Arash Broken Angel remix. Can you give me tips to deal with bad acapellas? Oh, I thought you'd never ask. Okay, Irex, go to my YouTube. I literally did a tutorial on mixing, how to mix bad vocals. That is literally the name of the tutorial. Hang on, let me find it for you. It was a live stream. I did a live stream one day about mixing bad vocals. Here, this, you should go watch this one, Processing Vocals the Quick Way, and I talk about how to process bad vocals with a few sort of mixing techniques, and yeah, it really helps your production skills. All right, let's have a listen. Arash Broken Angel remix. Irex, I feel like you need a bass line, brother. You have this sort of percussive bass line, the dum 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 dum, like the sort of like the pipe. I don't know what you call them. They sound like pipes when you hit them. Dum 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 dum. Okay, Irex, the track is good. You've mixed it like nicely. Everything works. It definitely needs like a bass line to sort of carry the track. Also, you have very long sections where the music is sort of doing the same thing and the vocal is happening over the top. And it's sort of, the listener goes into a trance. Like I was taken away because it was the same loop happening over and over and over again. So try and add some variation in there, whether it's like some automation to bring something lower in volume and then bring it back up, or whether it's a filter that you add that sort of filters down the frequencies and brings it back up. Just gives your track a few more elements to take it from a good track to make it a great track. So just those little things will like improve your track and get it to like as I said, to go from a good track to a great track, man. So thank you for submitting, and yeah, I always enjoy your stuff, man. It's always super chilly and super fun to listen to. So I'm not sure if you're in the Discord community either, bro, but you should join, and it's a whole bunch of us talking about music production. So hope you join. We're gonna push on our final 2 tracks. Here we have Spectra from Shrugren, I think you say it, Shrugren. And I've got one more track before I finish, guys. So if you have missed out on the stream, don't stress. You'll be first up next week, unless if you really want your track reviewed today, then you can smash the donate button on my SoundCloud page, and I will stay up a little later and review your demos. I've already gone almost 1 hour over time because I don't know, I feel good today. So but there'll be one more track after this, then I must go. Thank you all for sticking around. If you are sticking around for the prize draw, you're only 2 tracks away, and then I'm going to draw the winner. All right, Shruggin from Spectra. Hello, Shruggin. It's your first time submitting, so I'm going to go through your SoundCloud profile, see if there's anything that I can recommend you update. Let's have a listen.
Listen and practice.
Nice, sounds good. Nice. I was hoping something new would come in there because it was getting to the stage where it was getting a bit the same. So it's really good that you introduced a new element on the top. Really nice. Really cool. I dig this. I think the bass line is sort of, it's the bass line you have, it's like a mid to high bass, and I think it needs some sub frequencies in there as well, just to give it some depth and some drive, you know. But I dig that it's like super funky and super like, sounds very playful. Yeah, man, and you've got some. So basically, you probably didn't hear any of that feedback. I mean, I've just seen now that it's released on Spotify, so there's no point in giving you feedback. It's already released. Yeah, if you want to submit in the future, brother, no problem at all. Just send through demos, so like unreleased tracks, because every time I play a track that's been released, it gets blocked on YouTube. So I have to sort of unblock the video so that it's available in all countries again. So in the future, brother, just send through demos instead of released tracks, because it's a pain in the bum for me to continually battle with this copyright sort of stuff. So thanks for submitting, man. Yeah, our final track for the night, guys, is the Zan War. So this is Rampage featuring Trace. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you've lasted this long, guys, stick around, because as I said, I've been taking down everyone's track submissions. Tonight we've had 26 tracks. So I'm going to be drawing a number between 1 and 26, and whoever's number comes out is going to win a free 1-hour session with me, where we can do whatever you like. We can talk about music production, we can talk about cooking, we can talk about TV, whatever you like.
Got a text that's at the club. I'll ring you up once my makeup's done. Grab my jacket and my keys. Take my girl in my black Mercedes. You look so fire. I like those Gucci sneaks. Got some greens. I like it when my money speaks. I'm partly sober.
Nice.
I'm fully high. This is Rampage, honey. Keep going all night. Head up, now hands, jump once, now twice. Feel me, steal me, no one but Christ. This is my space, break free, uncaged, hardcore and crazy. Got some moves, you are a bad girl. Push us down, asking what's the legal age. Want more? I'll buy you two. let's hit the floor, hunt. We're on a rampage. Head up, now hands, young ones, now twice. Feel me, steal me, no one's but Christ. This is my space, break free, uncaged, Zagor and Trace. Time for a rampage. It's time for a rampage.
Guys, really cool track. Really cool. I love it. Like pretty much every element of it I love. The vocal is very good as well. Keeps the track exciting. One thing I would recommend, guys, is you should join my Discord community. Okay, there's a link on my profile here. It says Discord here. It's free to join, and I have heaps of people from India and things like that. And there's even a special thread if you guys want to speak Hindi to each other. It's no problem at all. You can do, you can speak in your own language, no problem at all. And what it is, it's a big online community of producers. So basically everyone that submits to this channel, they all go on that little website, and we all talk to each other through a little community that I've set up. And it's really fun, and we all learn off each other. We all have like competitions and things like that. And it's really good fun. So guys, that is the end of the stream. What I am going to do now, as usual, I've kept a list of all your tracks here on the side. What I'm going to do, there was 26 tracks tonight. So let me use my smartphone to pick the winner. Hey Siri, can you pick a random number between 1 and 26, please?
A random number between 1 and 26 is 21.
21. Okay, so I'm going to find which track was number 21, and that lucky person has won a free 1-hour session with me. Make sure you let me know. Yeah, contact me, and then we can hang out for 1 hour. We can do whatever you like. Talk about music, talk about the weather, talk about COVID. I prefer not to. But yeah, the winner is, boom, back on your screen. It is Mr. Cosmo. Mission failed. So well done, Mr. Cosmo. Really neat track. Mission failed. Yeah, this was one that I actually didn't review. So, or did I? I'm not sure. There was one of the tracks which was, I'm not sure. Anyway, mate, you win. So I'm going to give you a follow on Spotify as well. Yeah, Cosmo, my friend, get in touch with me, send me a message, and let's hang out for 1 hour. You can ask me anything you like about music production. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. My new single comes out in a few days' time. So if you haven't done so already, smash the pre-save link in my bio. Save it to your favorite Spotify list. It is a super like upbeat song. So put it in your running playlist or your gym playlist or your workout playlist or something like that. And that's it for another stream. So thank you so much, guys. And I will see you next Wednesday. Ciao, ciao.